How much marks do I need to score to get a good rank in KCET? So the highest marks in 2026 was 99.06%. Remember, only 3.5 months are left for KCET. To get into your dream college, what should your score be? A very big hello to my wonderful KCET champions. I hope all of you are doing absolutely great. So I'll start off this video with one very important question. How many of you are aiming to get into your dream college? And you just imagine you're sitting in the classroom with your friends in the year 2026. How many of you are dreaming for this? Those of you are, click on the like button right now. Well, we all dream, but only few are able to achieve it. Why? Because they put in their 110% efforts. And my dear children, I am pretty sure you are also going to be one among them. Because after watching this video, you are going to understand how much marks do I need to score to get a good rank in KCET. And with this rank, can I get my dream college as well? So your preparation is not going to be an aimless preparation. I do not know what marks I should score in PU2. I do not know what marks I should score in KCET. I just know I need to do good. That's not how it works. We need to have a clear-cut idea that these many marks is what I need to score in PU2. These many marks is something that I need to score in my KCET examination. And this video is not for making you panic about something, but it's just to give you a direction. I know you have a lot of examinations going on, FA2, pre-boards, this and that. But my dear children, if at all somewhere we are forgetting that we also have a competitive examination to give, this is a quick reminder for all of you, such that you get an understanding that whenever I have a little time to spend, I can spare that little time for this examination as well. Okay, so what are we going to discuss over here? First thing, what was the highest marks in 2026? What is a good KCET rank? What should be your score? And lastly, marks versus rank. My dear children, this video will definitely give you an idea of what you should be aiming for, how much hard work you need to put in. Listen, you might have screwed up your entire PU2. You might have not studied it properly. But let me tell you, you still have time. From today onwards, from this point onwards, you can go ahead. Begin up your journey. Are we ready? Are we ready to do that? I know you have your FA2 examination, but my dear children, I'm not asking you to start basically in your FA2 paper. If it's too difficult, I'm not asking you to start your KCET preparation right now. But as I said, if at all you feel this next subject is easy, spend out little amount of your time for your KCET question, 10 to 15 questions. You can do that, right? So if at all you agree with me, comment this down in the comment section that we are ready, ma'am. My dear children, remember, only 3.5 months are left for KCET and you have so many examinations coming as hurdles. So little time that you have, you should not be wasting it, and you will get to understand why when I talk about the highest marks in 2026. So the highest marks in 2026 was 99.06%. That was the percentage of the person who got rank 1 in the KCET examination. His name was Bhavesh. My dear children, and this kid scored this much percentage, which awarded him rank 1. Now to get 99.06%, what should be your KCET marks? So roughly, your KCET marks, my dear children, it should be 179 out of 180. That means that person has just lost 1 marks somewhere. So it was 179 out of 180, my dear children, which gave him the percentage of 99.44 in KCET. Now, do we take the entire percentage of KCET? No. Just 50% of your KCET is being taken up, and if we take that, it comes out to be 79.72%. So, ma'am, rest of my marks then? So you have to do well in your KCET, and you also have to do well in your PU2 examination. In his PU2 examination, he might have scored 296 out of 300, which is why the percentage that he got was 98.67. Now these numbers that you see, this is just put randomly like that to bring a total of this. Well, These marks are confirmed, these marks are confirmed, these percentages are also confirmed. This is just to give you an idea of what your score should look like. So if you feel that, ma'am, my chemistry is super good, work really hard for chemistry, make sure you get those 100 on 100 marks. If you feel your physics is also good, put your efforts into that. Get those marks. So my dear children, you should understand one very important thing. The PU2 and KCET, they go hand in hand. In KCET, your almost 70 to 80% of syllabus or questions are going to come from your PU2 examination itself. Your PU2, not examination, PU2 syllabus itself, right? So when you prepare for your PU2 examination, why not spend a little time for KCET questions as well? It gives you a coverage of both these examinations, and that is super, super, super important. So his score was 296 out of 300 and the percentage was 98.67. Now you take 50% of it, you get 49.34. You add both of them, this is the final percentage, and this was the percentage of a person who scored rank 1. Now you can imagine the competition that we have. Yes, which is why I said we need to put 110% efforts into it. And my dear children, what do you think is a good KCET rank? Okay, this is the rank of a topper. But in general, ma'am, we all are not toppers. We cannot top the boards. We have so many conditions in our life. I totally get it. I totally understand it. But if at all you are being asked that what is a good KCET rank, or if at all you are thinking for yourself that what should be my rank. So what is a good KCET rank? There's a small definition for it. A rank which will make you get into the top college. That is a good KCET rank. Apart from it, nothing else would be considered good. Right? Why? Because my dear children, you are putting your 101% efforts, you are paying your fee. You have to make sure you land up somewhere safe. Yes? Safe as in, yes, the college atmosphere should be good. Everything should be safe inside. You should get the money in return. You should get good placements. Your career should be safe. And for that, we have to get into the top colleges. Agreed? It's a very, very, sad fact, but that's how it works. We all can get a job. But only few of them get a good job. By a good job, what do you mean? Good work-life balance? Right. Good amount of pay? Right. Everything should be good. You should enjoy that working. Similarly, when you get into a college, when you say that I've gotten into a college, you have some expectations from the college that I should get new learning. I should be coming exposed to a lot of good things. I should have my career being settled up, which is the most important thing. Which is why I'm saying that a good KCET rank means that something that will let you into the top college out there. And if at all we look into the ranks of the previous year top colleges, the round 3 cutoff, my dear children, if we talk about RVC colleges, so I've taken a few colleges up here. 9990, okay, 990 basically was the closing rank, the last rank, the closing rank. That means your rank had to be within 1000 to be a part of RVC college. Yes, you have so many other courses as well. I'm not digging deep into that because I definitely understand for computer science and engineering, there are few more people than the other courses. You have all the other courses also being listed down. You can see it for yourself. But if at all I talk about these courses, all of it, if at all you see, my dear children, your rank should be within 1000 or 1100. This was the closing rank. The same goes over here for PES College of Engineering. Here it went up to 2694. Now it depends year to year. Previous year the paper was comparatively easier, which is why the cutoff went like this. Now this year we do not know what is going to happen. But still I am telling you, you should be prepared for the worst, then only, my dear children, the best can reach you. So over here it went up to 2694. Now giving you a few more examples, we have MSRIT, it went up to 7708 for Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering. If at all you're looking for CS, 4208 was the maximum it went. But the maximum it went not for the plain Computer Science and Engineering, for the allied courses. PES Ring Road Campus, my dear children, this is, okay, just a second. The next one we have Sri Jayachamarajendra College of Engineering. The cutoff it went to 6303. 6303. That is for electronics and communication engineering. For computer science, again it was what? 3156. I'm so sorry, there's some glitch, I think. Okay, what do you understand from all this thing? That if I want to get into good college, my rank should be pretty decent. Now, what should be my rank? I'll tell you that also. Just wait for some time, okay? So over here, I have few other colleges, at least top 9 colleges are being put down, and I have put it. Like for BMS College of Engineering, if at all you look for the aided course, 3114 was for electronics and communication. BMS unaided branch, my dear children, it went up to 6293, and this was for computer science and business system. If at all you go ahead and look for University of Visvesvaraya College of Engineering, UVCE, for electronics and communication it was 9544, for info science it was 7713, for computer science it was 5020. Okay, JSS Science and Technology University, these are the numbers. Okay, but my dear children, remember, we are moving backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have reached the 7th position. Our dream is to what? Get into the top 3 colleges, at least the top 3 colleges. I'm not saying these colleges are bad, but I'm saying the other colleges are best, right? So we should be considering that. So BES University, you have so many courses. I said you have multiple other courses for all these colleges. I have just marked the top tier courses, okay? So BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering, it was 7486. There and the Sagar College of Engineering, my dear children, went up like this. You have so many courses apart from this also, but just giving you an idea of these courses. Computer Science and Engineering 6584. So what I understood of what your rank should be, the safest rank after the previous year analysis, to be at least in the top 3 colleges out there. If I'm considering top 3, then it should be 1 to 3000. That would be the maximum. Remember, the first round cutoff would be even more tighter, right? Then they relax, and it went up to 3000. Okay, it went up to 3000, which is why I have written max. So what is our target? Our target should also be this. Our target should be this. Why to aim for the other colleges when you have the best colleges in your list? And when you have the same potential, when you guys are so gifted, why to aim for something less? My dear children, you can absolutely do it. Some of us do not recognize it. Some of us think that my marks define me, how I behave define me, and all of things. Every single time in your life you get a chance to change yourselves, to be better version of yourself. If at all you have realized it now, then do it. Okay, then do it right now. And I also have one very important question for you. Do you think that we can do it? Can we do it, my dear children? What do you think? There might be some of you who says that, yes ma'am, I got an idea, I'll probably work for it. I will definitely do it. Let me know. But before that, I wanted to tell you about something. So the previous year we had launched Abhyas series, and lot of you were asking for this series from a long time. For this year, seeing the results of how good the children scored the previous year. So we were thinking, okay, we were just thinking to launch it earlier this time, if at all it's beneficial for you. Now, we are thinking about it, it's in processing phase, we are talking to the management, but if at all you think that we should give it to you earlier, let us know in the comment section. You can just comment, we want Abhyas. So see how many of you actually need it. We might think of launching it earlier. If at all we think that you do not need it now, you might need it later, we'll do it later. So let us know, it's all upon you. Put it down in the comment section right now. And my dear children, let's go ahead with what should your score be. So I had analyzed a few things over here and I'm putting it down. So when I consider very good performance, in your PU2 out of 300, suppose you are getting 295, then your percentage come out to be 98.33. I take half of it, 50% of it, that is 49.17. Similarly, your score in KCET is suppose 179. I'm talking about very good performance. It comes out to be 99.44. The percentage is this much. If you calculate, it will be 98.89. which is a pretty good score out there. So this would be considered as what? Very, very good performance. Now, very, very good performance as in 300 on 300 and 180 can be happening, but okay, we can stand up to this level. And my dear children, this is not unachievable. I told you, the person who scored rank 1 this year had better scores than this. So remember, now good performance, if we say, again 295 itself, but here, since KCET is a competitive examination, there are chances that it can go good or not. PU2, my dear children, I am telling you, this is the very scoring area because this is something simpler in comparison to a competitive examination. You know the type of questions that have come. We are taking videos for you. You definitely have an understanding. What are the most repeated concepts? It can repeat again. You can easily grab your marks up over here. So I am keeping this marks constant, that is 295, and over here I have lowered it down to 162. Okay, 18 marks are lost. Suppose you get 90% over here, 98.33. Let's calculate this and this. It comes out to be 94.2%. What was the highest percentage this year? 99.06. And in comparison with that, I'll say that this is just what? Good performance. Okay, it will be good performance. It will help you to get into the top 3 colleges. Now, the average performance, if I see, I drop it down to 260. That means 40 marks I have lost in PU2. And suppose I have lost 50 marks in my KCET examination. Okay, I'm getting 130 out of 180. In that particular case, if we total, it comes out to be 79.44. This is actually an average performance. This is actually the average performance. Yes, average people may get 130, may get 260 over here. For you, you might be thinking it's actually good. Yes, even I, as a teacher, I also think 260 is not a bad score. 260 is not a bad score, and 130 is also not a very bad score. But still, if at all we see, my dear children, if at all you see the percentage, it still comes out to be less. That means we have to work really hard for KCET examination. Even though we feel it's good, it might not be that great because you are going to write a competitive examination which is comparatively easier than JEE or any other thing that can let you into the best engineering colleges out there. Now, that's why I put average performance over here. That is the exact reason why I put average, even though I feel the marks are pretty decent out there. Now, poor performance, 200 out of 300. Basically, that means you have lost 100 marks straight. And here, my dear children, again, you have lost 80 marks straight. It gives you 61.11%. Again, not at all a safe score for you guys. Okay, not at all a safe score for you guys. So, if at all you think your marks could be ending up somewhere over here, in your PU2, it's high time to be more serious about your PU2. Most people do not take PU2 seriously, and I had made a video on it. Please take your PU2 seriously. This can boost up your percentage, and while you prepare for your PU2, look for your KCET examination as well. Got it? Is this video helping you understand the importance of your hard work? I hope it does. I hope it is not making you shift into panicky mode, but giving you an idea, a real idea about how real things get. Okay, you might be in a loop, in a dream world that if I do this, I might get this. It does not work like that. Okay, you are, my dear children, warriors, and you can absolutely do that. And now, if you think that this video makes sense to you, do not forget to hit the subscribe button right now, because you will not lose any very important updates about KCET. And also, we are bringing in something super helpful for you for your PU2 as well as your KCET preparation. The free videos, I'm talking about the free videos, do not be worried. So stay tuned for that, subscribe to the channel, and don't miss out anything. Yes, and now we are going ahead with marks versus ranks. So this is strictly on the basis of what was the highest score in this year, that is KCET 2025. It's a tentative data. I'm not saying that this is exactly correct, you should exactly follow it. This is just for you to get an idea of how thing actually is. Okay, so you can have a proper direction to things. Obviously, subjected to changes, I'm telling you again. So 1 to 150 rank, if at all you are aiming for that, in KCET out of 180, your rank should be somewhere between 165 to 179. Not your rank, your marks should be between 165 to 179. In PU2, your marks should be between 292 to 300. And the same goes for all of it. I have put it until 10K only because I do not want any of you to go beyond that. I know there might be children who will go beyond, And majority of us usually go beyond that, and we saw that the previous year when we were doing college review videos, children came in and asked, ma'am, what are the name of the good colleges that we can get if we get a rank of 30,000 or 20,000. So we definitely did videos for that. We found out the colleges which is pretty decent, but I surely want you all to land up in the top colleges and not go beyond that. Okay, so that is what I wish for you guys. I hope that works also, and you will be able to do it. Yes. So there is a plan, that is your 50% work is done. Consider your work is done if at all you are giving 100% for your PU2 boards, and your 80% work is done if you give just 30 minutes for your KCET question practice. Just 30 minutes if at all you give, you say 80% of your work is done every single day. Now your 100% work would be done when, if you don't ignore your PU1 chapters, because my dear children, 15 to 20 questions also come from your PU1 chapters, and I definitely do not expect you to cover it now because I know you are busy with your PU2 things. So be busy, work really hard for your PU2 such that you do not lose any single mark in your PU2. Once your PU2 examinations are done, once you have enough time, shift your gears to PU1 chapters, cover them up. Without covering them, do not go and appear for KCET examination. Remember, you are not going to get your 180 on 180 without PU1. So yes, that's all, and for helping you out, we have already started KCET Top 30. We know it's your FA2s going on, still we are putting in a hope that if at all someone wants to practice, they can. Okay, so these are the questions, top 30 questions we have taken. Watch those videos whenever you have time. And that's all, my dear children. Wishing you all the best. Lots and lots of love from me. Take care of yourselves. You guys are amazing. Okay, you are super duper awesome, and you can achieve whatever you want. You just have to work hard and smart, and you will be able to do that. Yes. So bye bye. Take care. See you soon.